You're looking at a whopping $1.2 million to never work again on just $50,000 a year. And we're about to break down exactly how that number stacks up. So, you're looking at a number that's crucial to your retirement plans, $1.25 million. This is what you need to have saved up by the time you retire, assuming you want to maintain an annual spending of $50,000 in your golden years. Think about it. If you don't reach this goal, you'll be shortchanging yourself by a significant amount, which could impact your lifestyle and comfort level in retirement. So let's start with what we're aiming for. Our annual spending in retirement will be around $50,000 per year. This number is crucial because it helps us figure out how big a nest egg we'll need to support ourselves in those golden years. And as you might recall from earlier, that comes out to about $1.25 million. So you're saving $800 every month. That's a great start. To reach our goal of $1.25 million, we need to consider how long it'll take to get there, and this monthly savings amount is a crucial part of that calculation. So let's talk about how long we've got to save up for retirement. 34 years. That might seem like a lot of time, but when you're aiming to replace your annual spending in retirement with a nest egg that's 25 times that amount, $1.25 million, you can see why it takes some serious planning and patience. Now that we've got our nest egg goal of $1.25 million, let's talk about how fast we needed to grow to get there. The assumed annual return of 7% is key here. It means that each year, your investments are expected to increase by 7% of their current value, which will help us reach our target in just the right amount of time. Here's how your nest egg grows over time when you save $800 a month. The chart shows a steady upward trend, with some minor fluctuations along the way. It's like a gentle climb up a hill. As you can see, there's one peak highlighted on screen, and that's where your savings really start to take off, reaching a significant milestone in the process of building your nest egg. Let's break down how we get to that nest egg of $1.2 million. First, we need to calculate our annual spending in retirement, which is a crucial number here. That's $50,000 per year. Now, the 4% rule tells us that if you withdraw 4% of your nest egg each year, it should last for 25 years. So, we multiply that annual spending by 25 to get our total nest egg needed. $50,000 x 25 equals $1.25 million. But wait, there's another way to look at this. Let's calculate how much we need to save each month if we want to reach our goal in 34 years. We know we're saving $800 per month, and it's earning an annual return of 7%. Now we got a clearer picture of what's needed to retire comfortably, and it's not just a random number. It's $1.25 million. That's right, you need to save 25 times your annual spending in retirement, which we calculated earlier as $50,000 per year. So, if you're planning on living off that amount each year, you want to have at least this much set aside for a worry-free retirement. Let's crunch some numbers. If you want to retire comfortably, you'll need a nest egg that's 25 times your annual spending in retirement. That works out to $1.2 million. Now, if you're saving $800 every month, it'll take you about 34 years to get there, assuming an average annual return of 7%. Let's get down to business. We're talking about retirement planning here, and I want to make one thing clear. These numbers are based on some assumptions that might not hold true in real life. The assumed annual return of 7% is a pretty optimistic estimate. Markets don't always move in a straight line, and we can't predict the future with certainty. Here's the thing, folks, when it comes to retirement planning, most people are shown a simplified version of reality. But let's get real, shall we? To live comfortably in retirement, you'll need around $50,000 per year. And that's not just for the basics, but for enjoying life too. Now, if we do the math, it looks like you'll need a nest egg of at least $1.25 million to make those dreams a reality. And don't worry, it's not as daunting as it sounds. With consistent savings of $800 per month and an assumed annual return of 7%, you can get there in about 34 years. That's the math nobody shows you.